one of the premier aerial athletes in this industry, Io Sky.
I bow down to no one.
Keep your eyes on the genius of the sky over the moonsault. Io is unmatched. Her arsenal is second to none. Two-time tag team champ.
One of the most dominant NXT champs of all time.
Io continues to show NXT belongs to her.
You are cleared for takeoff. Sky leaving it all on the line, making it look effortless.
You just cannot keep Io down.
Io Sky will be Raw Women's Champion.